What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and we are here with a shocker opening today. Basically, we're going to unlock him, and after that, we'll take a look at his comic cover collection, his story, and we'll briefly look at him in PvE. Winning 40 lockboxes from the last task, I thought basically should do it. We were one cover away. We still needed the third cover in the collection, and I had no idea what it looked like. But I did have high hopes for this final opening. It had gone extremely poorly up to this point. I had so many duplicates. But the worst thing was, if you were wondering what happened to me yesterday, well, my entire PC crashed. In fact, I had to completely reboot my whole computer. So, I even had problems getting my recording software again. I couldn't find my CD key, and now I'm just using a trial version, which I'm hoping works, because I really wanted to get a video out. But we'll deal with that as best as we can. As far as the opening, this is cover 3 of 8, and with that, Shocker has been recruited. I was definitely anticipating this guy. I really wanted to try out different teams, and of course some Sinister 6 team-ups, but also ground attacks and sonic attackers. So I'll get to those as soon as I possibly can. You should be seeing him in a PvP video and All Hail the King episode early next week, so make sure you look out for that. Since we did have 10 extra lockboxes, I decided let's go ahead and open another one, and now we'll check out his storyline. Well, first, since we didn't do an opening, let's go ahead and look at each cover individually. So Shocker 1 of 8 is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 46. An old school 12 center. And this cover would be amazing to own. Maybe someday. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 72. Another comic from the 60s. This one's from the late 60s, but original art by John Romita Sr. And I really love this cover. So maybe I'll try to look for that one. For the third issue, it's Marvel Tales Volume 2, number 129. Art by Gil Kane. We jumped all the way to the 80s for this one, but it's going to get a lot more current than that. New Thunderbolts Volume 1, number 8. Originally published in 2005. Then another really cool cover, it's Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 579. It definitely should be pretty easy to pick up, so I'm going to look for this at the Comic-Con. After that, we have the same issue but the villain variant, and it does look pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll see this one there or not, but I will keep an eye out. After that, we have Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 669. Spider Island. So now we're all the way up to 2011. And for the final issue, it's Daredevil Dark Knights Volume 1, number 4. So hey, a non-Spider-Man title. And it was published in 2013. So there it is, the comic cover collection for the Shocker. And now, on to his story. These are usually pretty interesting. Herman Schultz, I'm Agent Coulson. Coulson, huh? Never heard of you. Original but lazy. Maybe it would interest you to know that I'm the man between you and a life sentence. Alright, Agent Coulson, I'm listening. Pretty smart, Herman. In fact, you've been pretty smart most of your life, except you always keep looking for the easy way out. School bored you, so you dropped out. People disrespected you, so you took what you wanted from them. When everyone else took your spotlight, you made yourself into a supervillain. Yet all throughout your career, you never became more than someone else's henchman. You getting somewhere with this, Coulson? You're beginning to bore me. Just this. Stop taking the easy way out. Start trying to make something of yourself. If you want respect, show you're worth it, instead of throwing a temper tantrum like some people I know. What I'm offering you isn't easy, but it will certainly get you the respect you crave. What I'm offering you is a chance to save the world. Alright, sign me up. Okay, that's it. Well, it was mainly Coulson just talking. So I didn't really like that one. It wasn't that great. But it was pretty easy getting him on our team, I have to say that. Much easier than collecting these covers. And with him on our team, I wanted to team him up with Avalanche for some time, so we're going to do it right out of the gate. I believe we're fighting in Chapter 10, Mission 6. So this is him at level 1. Just to make sure he gets a few attacks in, we're going to use a Chrono Accelerator. And then I know we only have one ability, so we'll be back with him at level 2. It shouldn't take long at all, so we'll be right back after this. But first, his abilities. The Shocker does have Protective Vibrational Field, chance to avoid melee attacks. Next he has Pyrrhic Victory, chance to counter enemies and apply collapsing infrastructure. Then other Sinister Six members gain Making Waves. And if you're wondering what Making Waves is, you can look right on Avalanche. Gains an increasing damage buff whenever an ally uses a sonic or ground attack. All but one of Shocker's attacks is sonic, by the way, so he's going to be hooking up Avalanche. And with that level 1 shocking, it has Hemorrhaging and 2 Paragon Exploiter debuffs. So think of any ground or sonic attackers that also have that. There's a lot of characters out there that he's going to work with, so I'm pretty excited to level him up. Now, for when he's at level 2, we're actually fighting Sentinels this time. That's a bit unfortunate because he has Internal Bleeding on his level 2, which is a multi-function. But that's okay because the other function is a pretty awesome attack as well. So basically, first we have, well, on his level 1 we have Hemorrhaging, so remember that. Plus it applies Exposed and Slowed. His high frequency causes Disoriented and Internal Bleeding ×2. Then his low frequency causes Resonating and Purged. So that's going to remove class bonuses. That's going to come in really handy against a tactician. So already I like this character. Those are pretty sweet options on only his first 2 abilities. Now we are going to use low frequency on the middle Sentinel, and our agent gains a follow-up attack. Then you're also going to see the sky is falling. So pretty cool to get that going already. With Avalanche, we'll go ahead and use his Epicenter, then close the gap, followed by a Shockwave. This is going to cause some more debris, and we'll get a follow-up attack as well. Now my agent does have a bunch of counterattack weapons, so hopefully he doesn't take everyone down just yet. But there goes one to a counter. Then after that, we're going to just use a Blade of the Guardian, which a Protector steps up and takes. So back to Shocker. This time we'll use his level 1 Shocking, and it causes another follow-up attack. We should get a few more attacks in, and then that'll be it for our first quick look at him. But in the meantime, like I said, we're going to be leveling him, and I should have an All Hail the King PvP episode very early next week. I'm hoping by Monday, but maybe on Tuesday. There is some other stuff that I have done, and I'm hoping that I still have those files because I did have to do a reboot. I try to back them up though. So we'll try to get everything sorted out and my editing program officially back. As long as this works today though, I'll be happy. Now as you can see here, we use low frequency on the Sentinel, and that would have taken away his tactical maneuvers. So we neutralize the tactician benefit. Either way though, he was finished off by the rapier, and that's how this one's going to end. So that's it for now, but thank you all for watching. I'll be back very soon. Until then, please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.